My name's Pauline Haney, I'm 42-year-old. I got included with ADAPT about 3 years ago with my support worker Lindsay. I was on the highest rate of overdosing back 3 years ago, which now it's only been twice ever since I got ADAPT involved with me. I come along to these projects on a Friday, which is really, really interesting. I'm starting to engage with the community more. Ken, I've suggested getting resources done instead of just sitting there having a toasty and stuff like that, getting bingo and outdoor activities for the boys as well as the lassies, Ken, and just so we're achieving something for this group, because if we make this group happen here, we can make this group happen anywhere.
Yeah, I'm Christopher, I'm 41, I've stayed in Methil all my life. I've been a drug user of many different drugs over the years, like ex-criminal, ex-drug dealer. Now just try go on the straight and narrow path and be a single dad to my daughter.
The group has been a wee thing for me that I look forward to. I rush at the door on a Friday just to come to this wee group for to see hi Chrissy, Ken, how you doing today, Ken? Ken, I'm opening up and I feel Ken, I like this wee group. It is, Ken, we're not pushed away, we're not made, Ken, when you go to certain places, because he has been addicts or ex-addicts, whatever, you feel like that door closes on you sometimes, where here that door's open for us.
It's mainly to come down and get fellowship. It's mainly I come down to talk and get me out of my house, just mainly, even though I feel I don't need support with the addiction side of life just now. I feel like I come down and it gets me out of my house.
It's only so much you can suffer.
It's a happy, friendly environment, and I feel like you're always made to feel welcome, where some groups in Methil, you have a stigma against because you're an ex-addict. And I just feel you feel you're welcome here, and they're always offering help even though you don't need it. I feel like there's more of an outreach, where I feel they could obviously be doing more to get outreach, but when you come here, I feel like you're made to feel welcome. I
think it's also to do with, Christopher made a good point earlier on, it's not just about drug and alcohol, mostly it is, right? But it's about grieving and all, Ken, and getting people out and about. And I just want this to really kick off. If it kicks off in this town, it could kick off in every other town, and then we could say, this is actually working with these people. Ken, these people are genuine and good-hearted people. Ken, just designed a lot differently for a lot of people. That's my way of putting it.
Everybody's welcome here, because drug addiction just doesn't affect people who are taking drugs. Drug addiction affects people in the family, so you could be taking drugs and it could affect your mum. For that mum could have the effect that mum could pass on to the gran. So I think they need to open the group up more to other family members and have them down and not educate them, just guide them. And drug addiction doesn't just affect the addict, it affects the whole family structure around you. It could affect from your kid right up to your grandmother. So the group's open to everybody. You don't need a referral to come here. Just pop along. Community Centre Methil, just pop along. Everybody's welcome. So even if you've got a kid that's affected with drugs, you don't need to bring that kid when you come along and speak to people who have been through it. There's no school but the school of hard knocks. The only place to learn is through people that's been through that experience. You've got people that look through the textbooks. They don't know a thing about drug addiction. The only way you know about a drug addiction is if you've walked in those boots.
It's my family, it's most damaged, like Christopher says, like your siblings. We didn't realise the trauma that we put on our loved ones. Ken, we don't, and it's like Christopher has a wee girl, I have 3 girls. I didn't realise until they're older how much. Ken.
Yeah, as addicts, we're all broken-hearted. But first to get to the heart of the problem was to get to the problem straight to the heart. We must find out what's causing the problem of taking the drugs. It could be depression. It could be boredom. It could be financial difficulty. We find our boat is safe as drugs. That is our safety. People think, why do you take drugs? Because we feel safe taking drugs. That's the only way I can say it is our boat is our drugs. Even in the middle of a storm, we've drugs, and it just starts off as a little ball, and it just snowballs out of control, and before you know it, you're lock, stock, the lot, you're committing crime, you're stealing off your family, you're letting down your kids. I've mistreated everybody in life, even my daughter. I've mistreated my daughter. I can remember one time at Christmas, my daughter was like that to me, Daddy, let's watch Frozen, Daddy, let's watch Frozen. Dad wasn't interested. All Dad was interested in doing was taking his heroin. Time, we can't get time back in our lives.
No, you can't. We can
it's
only
not how we
fix
start
each day.
the race. It's whereas addicts, it's how we have to finish the race. And with a place like this, you could speak to addicts that have been through the problems. I'll tell you their life stories and hopefully not educate you, they can guide you to the place where you can feel safe in a different boat.